Hello, one and all, and welcome back to Two Old Emos. Whoa, that's loud. I don't know, I just gotta change the levels because nothing's ever simple. Right, so welcome back to Two Old Emos playing through campaigns I never normally play through. Now, we've done Khorne, we've done Tzeentch. The less we talk about Tzeentch, the better. Hello, Zeta, how goes it? And today is Nurgle. Now, I don't play Nurgle because it's usually slow, but I've heard that got my package, but they marked the box as hazmat. Oh dear. Have you got a Geiger counter? You got a beepity beep beep beep? Beepity beep 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 beep. Yeah. Weirdly enough, this is just a maggot inside a body, and I don't like the way that one's rolling its eyes at me when I think about it. There were 3 PC games. What? Of course that's hazmat. That's from like 2000. Who has PC games anymore, Zet? No! No, no, no! No! God knows what was in them. The Cheeto dust of ages. The seal Cheeto dust of ages. Horrifying. What were the games? Alright, let's see. I have fought this guy.
From the farthest reaches of the chaos wastes, he came. Spreading decay.
It was a Rainbow Six down. Company of Heroes is good. Rainbow Six I've never been that big on.
Many heroes fought fiercely to defend their lands.
Awful idea. Don't fight chaos. Just leave.
Their lifeless corpses, pierced by his razor-barbed teeth.
You know, if this was book talk, people would be into this.
Made unwilling host to the Maggot Lord.
Lovely.
And so, Tamarkan remains a parasite in the putrefying body of an ogre tyrant, amassing a war host the likes of which
now
has
you just
never
know
been
he smells
witnessed.
bad.
Rot will consume.
I mean, all Nurgle smells bad, but you know he smells bad. I don't think I've ever played Frontlines Fuels of War, actually. Any good? Well, you might not have played it yet, considering it may be radioactive.
By blight or by conquest?
Why not both? Seeks to conquer the throne of chaos as its greatest champion, wielding the plagues of Nurgle and aided by the service of powerful chieftains of chaos from across. Okay. So, yeah.
Tamarkan.
So, chieftains panel. Alright.
Lygon's curse.
I mean, this is just Kurgan. No, Kurgan aren't a threat.
Bring pestilence. Hand of rot.
Okay, we'll do the actual fight here, because I want to see what... I vaguely know what the units are like. Oh, they're Chaos. I have a small collection. Warhammer 40k Dawn of War Gold Edition. Solid choice. Rainbow Six Raven Shield. Don't know it. American McGee's Alice. Know it. Still find it weird. In a good way. Remission. It sounds familiar. Happy Feet. I know the game. Can't say I ever played it. Lego Batman and some Carnival Cruise PC game that's... Oh man, I miss Flash. I miss Flash games. What are you guys doing out there? Oh, okay, these guys are Vanguard. Interesting. Alright, let's get a look at these Nurgly boys. What are we looking at? So, Pestigors. Well... that's awful. And you got these guys who are on the ugliest bear dog things I've ever seen. plague ogres. That's fun and disgusting. You guys gotta stop wiping your wet ass weapons. Chaos warriors, always solid. You know what they look like. Basically Vikings. And Kugarth himself is... got a tongue that lasts for days. Alright.
Warriors of Nurgle.
Well, what we actually need to do is just advance, really.
Plague and filth.
It's nice how happy they are. Oh.
Bringer of desolation.
Just yelling dark powers.
Wound is as valuable to father as a fresh corpse. Dog I run.
Okay, I mean, these guys... Marauders are a challenge, but not a big one. These guys are just normal Marauders, and frankly, pretty sure we can quite contentedly murder all of them without too much of an issue. So let's send the Beastmen in, because nobody cares what happens to the Beastmen.
Gush out, boys! Ready to defile! Rupture flesh!
Hell, GW doesn't care what happened to the goddamn Beastmen, frankly.
Flesh. Chaos will reign.
And away we go. Because there's not a whole lot tactically when it comes to Chaos. And I've got some PC demo downloads off of DDTS. They do still work. I'm more surprised you have a PC with a CD-ROM player, if I'm honest. I think the last one I had was a USB one. Ah, so there are cavalry. I thought there might be.
Warriors of Nurgle.
Oh, they'll quite contentedly butcher each other.
Spreading ruination.
And I can't imagine he'll have any. He is actually having difficulty. How? He's twice the size of anyone.
Nurgle's favored.
Does he have magic?
Blessings of decay.
Not really.
Utility for all. Visit destruction. Boss says so.
Well, that seemed to go well. I don't think we particularly lost anybody. At least no one of importance. But other than your buying things, Zeta, how's your day been? You had a good weekend? Do anything mad? Ah, yeah, I lost 7 guys. The horror. A whole 7. I weep a little bit for them. On the outside. Okay, it was mostly pesticles. That tracks. I mean, the beastmen who wear what could charitably be described as shit-covered overalls? And I say charitably. Alright, what are you? Infections are primarily used to create plagues, but can also be...
Take what you can. Infect the race.
And give nothing back. Okay, so the chieftains panel allow recruitment of unique heroes, each granting access to a unique chieftain. Does that mean my army has to have 5 heroes in it? Okay, this... Oh god, he is a person. In Bloodthirsty Night, the Kurgan warrior, he was a Kurgan. Well, now he's mostly horns and tentacles. Hi, Eva. How goes it? What do you think of this handsome fella? Book talk worthy or no? So can I... No. Okay, yes, so he's there. Good conversation, bit lacking, gonna be honest. Needs a little bit more, just saying. But from what I gathered from that, basically they're just heroes. And I'm always 50-50 on heroes. Alright, what can I have? Not a lot would be the answer, because... Okay. I've heard of this. They go in circles. Right. Right, okay. Well. We'll max out the numbers.
So many true fecund followers.
Ah, now I gotta wait for them to goddamn do their thing. Infections 5 per turn. I think this worked. I don't know. I'm guessing here. So, casualties capture both maddening crowds. Yeah, so from what I remember, it goes in circles and you can recruit what you want from the recruitment of it. Which kind of makes sense, but also because they're summoned, they're not at full health, so you gotta let them... Yeah. Yeah, with that being said, everything you can recruit is extraordinarily tough. And look! Snot Rivers. Isn't that great? You don't love Snot Rivers? Okay. Besides, this is your patron god, Nurgle. Nurgle. That's actually just a weird way of saying nerd girl, I think. See, Festus isn't so bad, but I will tell you now, being Grimgore, with this guy coming up, absolute nightmare. He is a pain in the ass to deal with.
Nurgle's plagues are my heralds, and the worthy have heard my call. Our canker grows.
Alright, so that did that. So that means that now there's no one I can summon. But also the Empire has the advantage against Festus because of the amount of guns you have. Weirdly, the thing that always trips me up as an Emperor player is Kazakh. If you don't plan for him being there, he will suddenly just ruin your day. It's true not at the start, but they're very easy to make. But I have had Kazakh's full stack land in Middelheim because I wasn't paying attention. And he just ruined my day.
Will be strengthened once they kneel before me. Pound with box and blade.
With that being said, so far it's recruit rank +1 for infantry unit, speed +10. Alright, maddening crowds, campaign line of sight control +1, or casualties captured post-battle.
Virulence, lethality, contagion.
Interesting. Although to be fair, Eva, with the oh god, who was it? With the Huntsman DLC, whose name I can't remember, you get archers at the start, and you can just max out archers, and they will wreck stuff until you can get handgunners. Like just a line of 5 spearmen and 14 or 14, 13 archers will just crossbowmen, I think they are.
In death, life. Fall upon their ranks.
So
To us, spoils. To them, the pox.
I need these to create plagues. Sustaining a fealty will earn these rewards. Unlock Chieftain ability. Unlocks Rot Knights. So we've also got Kargan the Crazed. One of those things, whose name I cannot remember. Fimir. So, I'm going to give you all a fun little lore fact. Fimir were in the Warhammer game for years, but they removed them. Primarily because their lore was kind of creepy. And creepy in the... how they reproduced was not always nice or consensual. Weirdly enough, orcs used to have a similar lore, and so did beastmen, but they cut it all out quite a lot, and orcs became plants, and beastmen became we just don't talk about it. But they were in the game, and then they left it in something like the 3rd edition, and they never really turned up again, but this game sort of brought them back. And he gives me a Chaos Frost Dragon. That is a furry. That is a furry beaver. That is your uncle who still sells hemp products at a local music festival. That's just a Chaos Dwarf with a crossbow. Wait, Tutankhamun can... Okay, apparently he can get Chaos Dwarf units. If you get this guy, you can actually just get a few Chaos Dwarfs in your army. So I would instantly aim to do that. I mean, he only gives you Ungor, or Beastmen, which aren't that useful. War Mammoth's nice. Skimmel's also nice. Frost Dragon is nice, but you've got to defeat the High Elves, Dark Elves, or Wood Elves in battle. That's quite a push. And here you're looking at Aspiring Champions, always helpful. Hell Cannon, love a Hell Cannon. And the Dragon Ogre Shagoth is fine. I've never really used it, if I'm honest. Alright, let's have a look at what we're seeing in terms of his, good old-fashioned board. Standard stuff with Inspiring Present, Route Marcher, and all of the good hitting stuff. But then you've got the Resplendent Son of Kurgan. Plus 20 for non-demonic units replenishment weight. And minus 2.5 cost. Not bad. Armor piercing weapon damage plus 50. That's pretty good. Plus 10 hit points and regeneration, pretty standard. Better melee ogres, fine, and unspeakable foulness for toad dragon units. And minus 2.5, a lot of 2.5, which is fine, it's not the worst, but...
Warlord and Conqueror, truly blessed am I.
Could be better. I mean, plus 50 armor penetration is very good. But I'm wondering if this has the same other thing. Because I know he's kind of designed off the Warriors of Chaos system, where you have limited units you can recruit for each one. It's not like you can just recruit everyone, you've just got very limited unit groups. Which on one hand kind of sucks, but by the end of by the middle of the campaign, you usually have so many that you can choose to elect, it doesn't really matter. Alright, we got a Plague panel. Create plagues on the campaign map in exchange for a return. Yeah. Previously used. Okay, well, I don't have... Alright, so then we do that, and we do that. Deployment for all units. Just look at that. Vanguard deployment for all units. pretty good.
My Nurgle!
Didn't need that. Didn't need the little maggots on my screen. Oh, I didn't name it. Oh, good. Kolek's here.
Absolutely not! Electrable! More drones for the
Thanks for
Flanger.
that. Really? I'm going to call this tonguing plague the Eva plague. Or Nurgle for short. Welcome to Nurgle Eva. It's all gross.
March of Blight.
Can I summon anything useful? Resoundingly no. At this point.
Desolation for all!
And I'd rather not have Kolek come give me grief, because he has infinitely better starting weapons than I did. That's unfair. Such a pain in my butt as a Chorf player, but the last few campaigns he just gets bullied by Kolek. And you're about to watch me get bullied. Unfortunately. But Kolek is a bully. Oh, maybe I won't get bullied. I get a Pyrrhic victory. But if I fight it, I may not. But we're going to do it anyway. Because that's playing a campaign with units you never play. I got to see how they work. I still think Valkyria is broken. I'm not. She annoys me. I've tried every Malekith campaign to try and get it to work, and in hard, she just steamrolls you. You cannot build up a good enough army when she turns up, and it's very annoying, because you've also got the Hmong. Awful name for a clan, by the way. Ah, see, that was my advantage. My entire army has... There you go. My entire army has Vanguard deployment because of my plague. Let's get the Nurglings. Which is honestly, as I said, it's really good. I love Beasts of Nurgle. I know they get some grief. But look at that face! He just wants a friend. Oh, you just want a friend, don't you, buddy? Yeah. Okay, you didn't have to fart. That was probably too much. But they're quite fun as well, actually. Because they get sad. Every time they see a person, they think it's their friend. They run up to kind of say hi and inevitably end up killing it because they're a massive monster covered in diseases. It's like being hugged by a syringe full of every horrific monstrosity you can imagine. And then they get really sad because their friend died. But they're also idiots, so they forget that it happened eventually. And go and look for another friend. And we go straight in. Sending the Nurglings.
We are the plague. Feel safe. Warriors of Nurgle. Thundering forth. Aeon. Nurgle's favored. Cleave and contaminate!
Send in my little toads! Send in the toads!
Bringer of desolation! A new locus! There comes! Alright, consider it done! Bring rot, make war!
Total ribbit, gotta love it. Ribbiting for your pleasure. See, look at them, they're just happy frogs.
Ready to defile! All shall die!
No, I lost my toads. I lose my rock beast too, actually.
Warriors of Nurgle!
Don't want that.
Serve the Plague Father! Rapture flesh!
Break that up a little bit.
Son of Nurgle! Putrefied!
Let's get that all beaten up by a while. You know, probably shouldn't trust people with the equivalent of very short, very slow legs. Come on, guys. You're not wearing underwear, so you're not getting any chafing. Get them slow asses moving. That's why you can't trust Nurgle people. They're just lazy. See, he just wants a hug. Look how happy his poster is.
Plague and filth!
I'm probably not using them as I should be. I'm putting them into fights.
Burn it all!
And Kolak's actually losing. Why?
Amalgam! Crush and bleed! Bring us me!
Gotta pull out my ogres, because they're getting their asses handed to them a little bit.
Meal time! Looking for me!
Come on, lads, pull back. Send in the Nurglings.
Amalgam! The Plague Lord's wrath! Forward! Unbridled destruction!
SP 26. Yeah, in hindsight, you're right. But you know, as counterpoint, it doesn't really matter.
Maggot Lord! Pierce flesh!
I may or may not have forgotten that they're very, very slow. And hell, they held up the Dragon Ogres. So I didn't lose any units, still a win. And Kolek's dead, which gives me enough time to go find all his stuff, take it, beat him up, do some other fun stuff. I have too many Nurglings in this army, though. Oh, I did lose the toads. Yeah, no, you're right, they're dead. Anyway. I can always summon more toads, either. There's always more toads.
The beast's roar awaits them.
If I had a particular need for a giant number of Nurglings.
Slow to my command.
Oh, hey, look, I can summon Nurglings.
Tamakan. Nagard's champion.
We're not doing too bad. We can probably take it. More like pop pop. It's best not to think about it.
Great pestilence.
In terms of the noises coming out of Nurgle.
To us, spawns. To them,
Let's call it Nurgle's Cauldron. I need flies more than money to create the buildings. Which is a bit of a problem.
Master of hosts.
Right, so in the Chieftains panel... No, that's my Plague. So I can replenish it by doing that, which costs me one of those Chieftain points. Which then in turn lets me spend money to recruit it here.
I am Lord of Hosts and demand more. Never.
It's a tad... not resource heavy, but it's like two different things I have to do. Armor of Malady is Plague Bearers, Nurglings, Marauders, Pestigores, Chaos Warriors. Yeah, let's get some play, let's get some thing. I don't want to spend too much on them, because I also need him to be tough. Exactly. They're not really conversational, if I'm honest. It's a little, monosyllabic. You know, I'm expecting an interesting conversation, and what we're getting is... which is the same way I talk when I'm hungover. But I haven't gotten drunk on stream since, I was gonna say Christmas, but then I remember Gollum happened. And I was pissed out of my mind at the end of every Gollum stream. To the degree where I did not remember what we talked about.
Warlord and conqueror.
Is there a way to get flies? Yes, that gives me plus 10 per turn.
No.
But what this means is actually getting getting armies. I mean, if you need to refresh your memory, either I've rewatched some of it, I remember some of the conversations, you know, and I'm not replaying it, but I remember stuff like Nehku being surprised at your preference for watching me suffer, and also discussing with Nehku a number of things about inches. It was a long argument about what constitutes 3 inches or 6 inches. It was a number of inches. And I admit I was wrong in the argument. I admit I was wrong. I've rewatched it. I was incorrect. And a lot of yelling. But I have now said, when we get up to 500 followers, I will do a stream completing it in one.
Crush you in a moment.
Thankfully, that probably will never happen, so I don't have to worry about it.
I think not. Maggot Lord.
Yeah, I'm seeing an issue here. Here's the problem.
Favored of Nurgle.
Okay. That gives me at least some army, I guess.
For the Fly God. For great Nurgle.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Bring her up, Rictus! Truly blessed am I. Beyond your comprehension.
There's a lot of dragon ogres. I can still probably take it. I mean, I have to. I don't have a choice. And then Grimgor's just around here. Yeah, this is going to be... a challenge.
Fall upon their ranks.
I think it's going to be a wait and see if he doesn't... If he comes out to attack me, I'm going to have to run, because I don't think I can win it. Yeah, okay, so it's got... In 4 turns, it'll swap over. Apparently. Yeah, the problem with a cyclical recruitment system is that if you need to build an army, you're suddenly at the mercy of waiting for a very long time. See, if he comes out, it's a Pyrrhic victory because, well, I only lose some stuff.
My host. Take everything, but leave Nurgle.
It's probably more than worth it. Right, and that takes us directly up to where Grimgor is. Which is kind of here. Which is either a good thing or a very, very bad thing.
Hand of rot.
See, as you can probably imagine, the issue is Grimgor is not weak. Oh, that's interesting.
Electroball.
That is interesting. So for anyone wondering what I'm saying, that's interesting. See, normally heroes only have this bar and this bar. Maybe one of these bars. It varies. This guy has the means to affect... Like that is charge bonus plus 15% for all units in the hero's army. That is plus 6% weapon strength for cavalry and chariot units. This is all cavalry and chariot, but that is not terrible. Gonna be honest, that is a buff. He is buffing your entire army, so long as you have a lot of cavalry. But it's still buffing. Right, if I do that, that gets me up to a solid. The legendary heroes go, but they do. He's no Gore-Tech. Gore-Tech will chop up everything in your army. That's why I like being Malachi Makaisen, because you get Gore-Tech and Felix off the bat, and he rips through everything, even in later games. But as you saw, like, we did multiplayer battles with Gore-Tech and Felix and the other heroes, and they just... You don't really need units. You can just cut people apart with them. To them, cannons, and some guns, and you got a Dwarven army. Solid Dwarven army. I call it a Dwarmy. No, I don't. But I could. But I don't.
Nurgle's champion.
Okay, we haven't got here. I want Rot Knights. You know what they say? Ladies love cannons. And he's got a hell of a unit roster.
Master of hosts.
That's still 3 turns. I've got to wait for that. And the reason I have to wait for that is if I try and fight Grimgor with the units I've got now, it would apparently make me go out of focus. Calm down. There you go. Apparently stretching my back broke my camera. Who knew? Yeah, if I try and fight Grimgor with that army, I'll lose. Because his base army has at least a unit of Black Orcs in it.
Hand of rot. Imbuing rot
And I don't want to do... I know Grimgor's starting army well. I have played it numerous times. You need units that can take a punch and have good weapon piercing damage. Plague Bearers cannot take a good punch. I need Chaos Warriors. And ideally I'd like a Spellcaster, because I don't have one. I'm kind of surprised Termakan isn't one, but I guess he's a tank ogre maggot guy, so maybe he just can't say the words. I mean, you know, he's all teeth. Grimgor is a bad... See, it's weird. Grimgor is a bad time when he gets going. If you let him get going, as say the Chaos Dwarfs or the Ogres, he will stomp you. If you don't let him get going, then you have a much better chance. But I love playing him because he's the only Horde who seems to be having fun. And he runs around the entire map saying, "You what? Say my name!" Great. He's just a football hooligan running around going, "Say my name!" I like, ooh, breeze. Hello, breeze. Breeze upon me. I am cool. And slightly windy. One thing I will say for playing this single player, and I mean this to no disparagement for the people I play multiplayer with, it is nice just being able to end a turn. It is nice. Especially when I'm in a rush to wait for stuff to be built.
Nurgle's champion.
That would be 16.
Yes, yes. More and more. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Apparently the Skaven detecting thing and the defensive thing, which on other armies are just there, are where I get my heroes from in this. That's... Ooh, ice cream. Wouldn't say no to ice cream. I may as well build that. Desolation for all.
Are you done yet? Ah, still one sodding turn.
Son of the sickly winds.
Just want to get some more big army chonky guys. Come on, you bastards. On the plus side, we brought greenery back to this disgusting charnel pit. Isn't that a win? A little bit of green, a little bit of glory, a little bit of adulation. Okay, that should have given me... Okay, I've got some Forsaken. And I've got some Marauders. Right. That is probably enough.
Treading rotten paths.
To start moving around. Because, I mean, I've got the full 20. So, I want to build that there. Because that gives me my hero. Leadership +5 for creating clean monster care, Warshrine, and Nurgle.
Sweeter still the blessings of Nurgle.
Okay. Minus Winds of Magic. Bound spell regeneration. Evilist covering herself in cream again. Well, they keep throwing cinnamon at her otherwise.
Ragged ruin. Favored of Nurgle. Warlord and conqueror.
You know what it's like. Viscera. Right. Oh, shite. Phone's running out of charge. How are you, Boots? How's it going? Army receives plague. Good! Love a bit of plague.
Maggot Lord.
It's good for you, plague. Good for what ails you.
I refuse. Lay them to waste. Take what you can. Infect the rest.
Getting the flies is the hard part, I'll be honest. It's Monday, honestly, not too bad. Yeah, Monday sucks. I think we can all agree with that. $90 more work days till new job with one called it. Great. Loving that.
By rot and sword.
Bloody carcass, no. That doesn't really do anything for me. Upkeep is great. I return with ice cream. Nom 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 nom. Covering yourself in ice cream. Which, on one hand, people will go, ooh, sexy. On the other hand, people will go, well, now you're sticky and you've got it on the couch. You know how hard it is to get off the couch? Like, that's a Febreze, maybe a scraper, and it always smells ever so slightly like ice cream. Some people love, but other people kind of, I'm kind of sick of the smell of ice cream. Sorry, this is a very weird tangent. But you're all going to have to cope. No bit of ground for... Do I want plague toads or plague bearers? Fast might be better.
Master of hosts.
Does that mean I can recruit them here? Yes. So I'm going to get rid of 2 of my units of Nurglings.
I must weigh the balance.
Crazy, I know.
I am Lord of Hosts and
Grab some plague toads.
Bringer of Richters. Heave yourself.
I'm going to start making my way around to teach these guys a bit of a lesson. Plague-ridden Nurgle or Death? I can't remember if Death was any good.
Chaos sorcerer of Nurgle.
I honestly can't remember what the Nurgle lore is actually like. I want to say it's good.
What news, ally of blight?
The fuck did I do, Arbol? Arbol the undefeated, more like Arbol the colossal douche nozzle. Someone's getting kicked in the scrotum. And thanks to you fighting Nurgle, you're gonna have gout. Yeah. Gout testicle kick. How do you feel about that, you cornate fuck? We'll be back in a second. I'm just gonna go fill my water bottle. I'm getting heated. Alright, you know what? I can do that too. Yeah, you better run. Nerd. Freaking orcs, man. My room now has a tap near it. So, you know, height of luxury. Unfortunately, my new monitor also apparently has its own jiggle physics, but that's a different problem entirely. What I unfortunately don't have is a mouse pad with ample support. I bought Alex one. I can't remember who the character on it was. I probably should.
Such jewels of conquest.
Freaking break my shit, why don't you?
Nurgle's champion. Hound with box and blade.
Right, is there anything better to recruit here? There are some Exalted Plague Bearers. There's one unit of Exalted Plague Bearers, so
Dead weight
yes.
does not always have use. More drones for the Fly God.
Admittedly, Exalted Plague Bearers are never particularly fantastic. It's more just Exalted everything. I always feel like they're slightly lacking.
Of sickness and death.
And I kind of wish I had more Chaos Warriors, but they broke my Chaos Warrior summoning Brock. Oh, there's Argar. There's Arbal. How the fuck did he get there? Here I am trying to fight Gluck Gluck, and Arbal's come out and just decided to give me some grief. Linked you a nice supporting mouse pad. That's a concern.
An ogre makes for a great carapace indeed.
Let's have a look. See, Boo, I feel like you should know by now. I'm a Jill Valentine lad.
Favored of Nurgle. Maggot Lord.
For the bromance, yeah, fine, but...
Warlord and Conqueror. Plague Bringer. Desolation for all.
Who do I want to get rid of?
All a part of the cycle. Suffer. Yes, joy, my lord, is our shepherd. I have killed your kind for ages.
Shut up. Must be hard to talk with a more like that. Well, to be fair, that's not actually his face. He's a maggot inside of it. Good. I was worried he was going to stand there. I can probably beat Arbol on his own. Being Arbol and his Cornate buddy here. bigger challenge, especially because Corno Buddy just got what he needed to not suck as much. To be fair, Josh does alright. No. Explain yourself, Eva. Explain.
Son of the sickly winds, bringer of Richter's.
Oh, we're waiting. What's wrong with my mouth? Go into details. I'm curious. I wish to know. Which 5-foot ass, long ass, nail tapping motherfucking days. What the fuck? I mean, it's British, isn't it? Yeah, but joke's on you. I've got fake teeth. So, yeah, what is this? Like, what is... What is this deployment? I'm sorry.
Bring rot, make war.
I can't actually organize them very well in this.
We love the sick.
Aw, they love the sick. Isn't that nice? Right, I'm actually at a bit of an impasse there. I can't do much. Right.
Remember, a festering wound is as valuable to father as a fresh corpse.
Technically grandfather, isn't it, guys?
Waker of command. We will.
Okay, let me just organize all this a little bit better.
Follow the blood. For orders never fail.
I mean, thankfully, it's
Off we go. On rough bags. On Nurgle.
oh, that's right. They summon things.
Victims. Nurgle's favored. Back on up. Fear the Bagger's Lord. Taliban of Nurgle. All right.
Right, we're done with that.
Find a meal. Revel, you bastards.
All right, lads.
Son of Nurgle. Share your infections.
And one thing to do,
Slouching
start
on
moving forwards.
this way. The corruptors will. Pestilence comes. We go in fury.
As we march on. Besides, there's a certain irony for a Dane insulting the British on their teeth when you lot all sound like you swallowed a rock that looked like a potato. And I say that with love. Red hot burning love. This lighting is not helping my fact, frankly. Everyone needs a conversation, potato. Shouldn't I be throwing cinnamon at you at this point rather than having a conversation?
We are the foul.
Alright, what are you? Skull crushers of corn. That is a problem.
Defilement comes. Close up a sheep. Urge to defile. Virulent warfare.
And now we charge. God, it always sounds like such an effort when they say it. No, you should be quite content there.
Bringer of desolation, blessings of decay, desolation through Nurgle.
And I love a bounce spell.
The Warhammer forsakes me! Thralls of decay!
Hey!
For the Maggot Lord!
As the poison slowly starts to take effect, we'll slowly begin to break through their lines.
Onwards, north!
At least in concept.
Chaos command! Maggot Lord! Pierce flesh!
So charge into their flanks, that'll give us a little bit of a win. We've mostly beat them off here. Calm down. The Ron Knights are slowly breaking through the Bloodletters. But unfortunately, I'm going to lose more men than I win doing this.
Spread Nurgle! Bring rot! Make war! Pestilent marauders! Move!
So, fun fact for you, Eva, I know you find these guys disgusting, but did you know that they canonically all have West Country accents?
Forward! Sit by darkness!
So what you're looking at is a whole bunch of, and you should be following Grandfather's blessing, my love. Oi. Technically, all Nurgle people talk like this, going, you want a little bit of that plague, my love? Hey? Want a little bit of that plague? Oh, you're feeling a little bit sick, aren't you, darling? Unfortunately, Grandfather loves you. You know what I mean?
Nurgle's favor!
Oh God, he's getting his ass kicked. The degree may die.
Son of Nurgle!
I might have to pull. He didn't die. He very nearly died.
Fear the Maggot Lord!
That was lucky.
Glorious mutilation.
No, I don't think I want Arbol alive. I want Arbol to be very, very dead, and I also need to start healing him.
Crush them underfoot. Cleave and cut.
Now you could argue it's spite. Hello, Game Grim with the raid. See, I changed the raid logo. It's Thunkercles now. Not Thunkercles, Thickercles with glasses. The height of cool. Raid message. Sorry, we're just killing Arbol the Undefeated so he learns not to mess with me. He needed to know. God damn it, I moved again. This camera is having a bit of a trouble keeping up with me. Die, you overgrown, undefeated bastard. Is he begging so that we don't beat him? I feel like, guys, you know you're all raiders. You don't have to say hey to each other. I can see the raid tags, right? Just saying. It's very sweet too, but it does nothing. Also, hi Josh. Yeah, I'm always well aware when Eva's here, I'm the least favorite person in the stream. Don't worry, I get it. I was with Alex too. Always the stream partner, never the stream. Tear. Jesus, Arbol the Undefeated is fucking running from his name. Could you hurry up and get defeated, man? I've got an entire army of demonic plague monsters punching it. The problem is he's got a melee defense of 56 and an armor of 67, so it's no wonder he doesn't go down quickly. No worries, it's done. I know I could increase the speed. I know these things, Eva. I know the brain. You know, it's in my mind. I've got a plan. You should get a huge plushie, put a bandana on it, and have a second camera feed with it until Alex comes back. Well, I used to have a drawing of him that I put, you know, above me. And then it was a picture of an orc. And then it was a Loch Ness monster. I lost the frogs again. Frogs are not great. I think we've learned that. Oh! I did not fully lose the frogs. They have come back.
Woman, child,
That's it. Yuri Ness monster.
Tamaclan,
That was a whole thing.
I rot and shine.
Twisted by Nurgle. Attrition. Nurgle corruption. Does that count for plague frogs? No, but weapon strength is always good. Plus he has a huge hole in his crotch. Why would I need that when you're right there, guys? Hmm?
Son of the sickly winds.
I have no idea what Nurgle spells do, and I really... I assume they do damage, right? Oh, shit, I unlocked something. I need to check it. I'll check it in a moment. If it could give me better cavalry than frogs, that would be nice. And here's the thing, as I said, I don't much like the way they get troops. I hate this cyclical thing, because it means I can never get as many as I want.
Was I once man, or always a maggot? It matters not.
Well, I can replace my frogs for...
The tide of Nurgle will roll over this land. Desolation for all!
But that said, he does have means to get troops quickly.
More and more.
I saw a story that some BG3 content creator got a big plushie from Larian that had a hole on its crotch. But have a goon time. Well... Oh, he burnt my yard, bro!
Maggot Lord,
A dick.
we spread like pox.
Madam let gors kabugrutas uz utnakruk nidem.
What? What did he say? They broke my yard, man. That's a boo.
Chaos sorcerer of Nurgle.
That's a boo. Right, what am I doing? How the fuck did he get over there? You know what, it's fine. As I say when I do all of these, I don't play these with the same intensity I would do when doing it solo. Because that's not my focus. I'm just testing out the units, so I'll tend to just speed through stuff and do random. Thank you for the drink, Colin. And with that in mind... What am I looking for? Ah, there it is. There, one for Colin too. For it be a hot day, yo. Relapsed on the wars. I do this every Monday. What do you mean? Just realized how much that sounds like someone having diarrhea.
Bringer of Richters. A sight for pox and conquest.
Yes, very true, but it's not nice to have playing in my ear. I'm going to be honest with you. Now I suddenly broke.
Warlord and conqueror.
And then what am I looking at? Marauders and Nurgle with great weapons and Rancid Aloe. Or is Forsaken and Nurgle. And in 4 turns, we're looking at more Forsaken and some Chaos Warriors and Nurgle, which is realistically what we want. But that means I've got to wait 4 fucking turns. Which is just annoying. I don't want to wait. Ravenous Tadpoles. Rancid Boils.
Virulence.
I haven't figured out how to get more Nurgle ogres. Right, good. He's pissing off.
Not lost.
I can go deal with the orcs. What? Rancid Boils? I guess. If you're that way inclined. Joke's on you two, I was already chugging water. Good! Hydrate, everybody. It's important. With that in mind, Eva, stop licking cream off yourself and drink water. Admittedly, I don't know. I don't know how Eva eats ice cream, but I assume it's with a lot of awkward eye contact.
Son of the sickly winds! Hound with box and
Okay, you're no longer a threat, really. You can't do jack squiggle. It takes 200. Do I want that? No, probably not, actually. I arguably want whatever these are, but they're 400. Right. Beast Nurgle, Beast Nurgle, Beast and Nurgle. That's how I get more Plague Ogres. Well, Pox Riders are good, so I've got to save up to 400 for that. It's quite a lot, if I'm honest. Who's resisting? Wait, how can I resist? I don't know what I've done yet. Right.
slow to my command.
If you're on the water and not the vodka, Eva, long night ahead.
Yes!
I don't think Eva drink. Nah, Eva wouldn't do that. She needs to be sober to beat all of us.
Lay them to waste. Take everything.
I just got to make sure we don't all die horribly. You know, unlike some people who hit people, Colin. Hit them with a hatchet, Colin.
These dead hands value them.
Who'd do something that cruel and unusual, Colin? Got my eyes on you. With your, it's your fault, blame the victim. Horrifying. Just realised I got water on my glasses. Maybe the camera wasn't getting fuzzy, maybe I was getting fuzzy. That's awkward. Great. See, that's the worst thing. I cleaned one side of my glasses, now it's lovely and clean. Now the other side seems worse and I can't see out of it properly. That's the cruel fate going on here. Pissing, wanking plates of glass used to cover your eyeballs. There we go. Now I can kind of see. Who the fuck raised it? I just built that fucker again.
Bringer of Rictus, master of hosts.
This Blizzard Peak is doing what could best be described as annoying the ever-loving bejeebers out of me. Now, I'm a calm man. I don't get upset easily. Some might say I'm a little too calm, a little too... Oh, it's called incubating captives. That's not nice. On the other hand, one could start a war with the Chaos Dwarfs. I'm pretty sure that's his main army. And if I've learned anything... No, that won't be his main army. Frankly, do I want Blizz Peak? Well, yeah, because I've got Ice Spew. Even though it's been nothing but a pain in the ass. Marauders with great weapons. Pestigors. Chaos Warriors of Nurgle with great weapons.
Dead weight does not always have use.
Let's do that.
So many true fecund followers.
Right. So my faction, creeping corruption, +1 to all provinces.
Hordes of sickness and death.
I mean, the money isn't a problem. I'm not running low on money yet. I will do eventually, I think. I'm still really confused how Arbol got to me.
You die.
That's a hell of a walk. Maybe it would be a good idea to go kill the Chaos Dwarfs. Who wants to go see me butcher a whole bunch of kind of indentured orc servants?
Desolation for all!
Freeing?
Hand of rot!
Yeah, I suppose it is freeing.
Lygon's curses!
Zatan Kaf!
New conquests!
Damn it, he's just out of the way.
NehkuVT!
I've got everything I can out there. Can I... 7 to recruit him.
Champion of Decay! Exalted.
Alright, what are you looking at? You are... Wow, you are a lot of stuff. Melee attack, infantry, leadership aura, or replenishment rate. Let's go you. Enables magical attack, weapon strength, plague feeder, no corruption +2 melee defense, or leadership. I want to say you. Oh, he gets a dragon. Well, that's fun.
Master of hosts!
I guess we'll get rid of the Forsaken.
All a part of the cycle.
Fight and fester. Expedite sickness.
Yes, I do intend to be a little bit of a degenerate. When are you ever not a degenerate, Eva dear? Or are you drinking tonight, is what you're saying? I guess I have to crack out the beers. I don't want to be the sober one. Do I want to build that there? No. Oh, do I have beers? I think I have beers. Plague drones and pox riders. Sure. I'd say having the wizards attached to that certainly gives a good reason to actually do that building, which I never tend to do.
the cities of the Empire. Such jewels of conquest.
Okay, you guys did not answer my question at all. You just put Burning Eva.
Desolation for all!
Damn it, he's too far away. And he called me a Wazak. Come here, you bastard. Stop running from me and let me give you a solid pounding. Oh, well, yeah, alright, sure. I'm just gonna ignore you too, you giant bella. Not gonna catch you this time though. I'm a catcher and I'm a spank him.
Wither and die, scum.
Ah, there it is. And for a moment, I was worried he wouldn't attack me. Gonna turn all those green bottoms red. God damn right. God damn right.
Son of the sickly winds.
Did he shrink as he ran away from me?
Crush them.
I feel like fighting it would just be unfair.
I, Tamakan, lead you. Nurgle,
Besides, we got Grimgore coming. Shit, he's in a war.
no fool that saves
Ah, that could be a problem. Hmm. That could indeed be a problem. We'll be fine.
Still the blessings of Nurgle.
Only got half an hour left. We'll be fine. I've got a plan, a cunning plan.
In a moment.
Yeah, I'm good with peace with you. You're not my problem right now. But in theory, I should be able to win. Wait, hold on. Eva, I have to ask, are you planning on being a degenerate because Hudson's going to be there?
Favored of Nurgle.
Can I reach him? Yes, I can. Time for a stomping. On these orcs, not the same orcs. Alright, Blizzard Peak, huh? That should work. Right. It's gonna be a challenge. No, it won't. Actually, this will be simple. They'll come to me. Let's put you guys there.
Warriors of Nurgle.
Let's chuck you in the back so you can go in and hit people later.
Defilement comes.
You guys go over here. You had a little bit of a curve in case he tries to go around. Don't want that.
When do we eat?
Only downside to underground, very tight conditions. Hard to get the movement going.
Remember, a festering wound is as valuable to father as a fresh corpse.
Thankfully his Y units aren't that great. these are my reinforcements.
Son of Nurgle!
Right, how many archers does he actually have? I'm going to assume not a lot. And they don't turn up for another minute. But they have no reason to wait. Lovely little character portrait in the bottom.
Nurgle's favored!
The only downside to this is I'm having to fight uphill.
Forwards, host!
See, that's a hex, that's a breath. That's a direct damage. You know what I can do? I can summon Nurglings. Don't ask about where they came from. Just gotta wait for the army to turn up now. I am at a little bit of an impasse. I should still win, but being at the bottom of a hill is definitely a weakness. See, Eva? Told you I knew what the buttons do. You definitely missed not having any ranged. Anyway, I'm going to send them in. I'm going to use that as an excuse to move my guys up. Bring my cavalry into the flank. Oh, what the hell was that?
Pestilence! Plague!
That works. Well, tactics is all well and good until you get to the point where it makes more sense just to hit someone.
Revel in pestilence! Flies, eat up their eyes. For the glory of Nehku! Warriors of Nurgle!
In you go, lads. Go hit him.
Command. Off we go! Carve the meat! Great brothers! Early men of plague! Enemy die! Serving Nurgle! Spreading decay!
You don't want these guys stuck in a fight. The cavalry, not, you know. Not someone who should consistently be in a punch-up.
Glad tidings, pestilence! Plague, rot, death!
Alright, we're slowly cutting our way through.
Plague and pestilence!
At least in concept, we're slowly cutting our way through.
With toxic intentions! We are the foul. Make them wither.
You know, I didn't even notice they had a thing.
Thralls of decay! Nurgle guides us!
I probably should have noticed by the fact my knights were getting slowly butchered.
Move!
That should have been like my first thing I noticed.
Deliver slaughter!
Pestilent marauders with fury and hatred!
And those orc spear boys are still holding on strong.
Tainted one!
They probably shouldn't be. That worked. And all in all, not too many casualties. Grimgor's first army is seen off. Armor generation isn't great. Ew, that's a face even a mother wouldn't love. Anyway, Nurgle thoughts. It's interesting. It's definitely interesting. I don't like the cyclical nature. The plagues are quite cool, but building it feels like building an army would initially be quite frustrating and take ages until you get everything you want the way you want it and get a big enough empire that you can kind of do it. Requiring infections to build any of the troop buildings as well is certainly a bit of a challenge. You get them quite quickly, but you need 400 to get the higher rank stuff.
Warlord and Conqueror!
I think I've only got Bubulbulos. With that being said, one thing I am noticing.
These dead hands value them.
One thing I am noticing here that I just need to check. I don't think he has a campaign mission. But I can see. Complete 3 chieftain devoted battles, destroy the following factions, heralds, Grimgore and Goldtooth. That's simple enough. Long, control and following one settlement either by direct ownership or through vassals. Nuln. So for this guy's main mission, to win the long campaign, you have to get to Nuln, which is... Boo. If we're here, the Nuln is somewhere... There's Reichland. It's somewhere around here. That's a long-ass walk. And that's through a lot of territory that is not fun to go through. At least I got his dragon, though. Yeah, that's a trek, especially to build it up. The no mission thing is odd. And maybe I'm just missing it. What level does he get? Level 18 for his dragon. That's not terrible. I mean, look, a dragon's never going to be a problem. So, if I wanted the Vanguard... So I wanted to go to casualty replenishment rates +10. Each modification costs 50. So if I increase duration by 2 turns, that's 100. Immunity I'm not worried about, and increase that by that. Right, okay. What do some of these do? Campaign movement range, missile resistance. I mean, concept you can do it. I think that's definitely a challenging long mission to complete. It's definitely a challenging one. I'm a bit sad about the no mission, though. I like doing a story mission. You know, it makes me happy. Gives me something to hit. As it is, you just got to do one really long, bloody walk. Well, there might be. I can't see what it is. But they usually come up when you're about level 12, I think. But what I do know is he doesn't have one for a weapon. Chieftain, legendary hero. Okay, you mean these guys. Right. That's... Yeah, okay, you're right. Completing Kayak's battle will... That's a challenge. That is a challenge and no lie. Mostly because you gotta go fight... So, alright. To get his story missions, you have to fight specific things. To complete his campaign, you've got to make your way over there and take Nuln. And most of his stuff for the first guy is done through fighting chaos.
Desolation for all!
I can see the appeal of it. It means playing... Because arguably, you don't have to have everyone in the same army. I don't think they have to follow him. In an ideal world, each legendary lord would have their own army. Would be my thing, and then you can send them to do what they need to do. Because I don't want to be sending him to fight chaos. Which is a problem, because for the short campaign victory, I have to fight chaos to get that one guy up, right? The short campaign victory, I have to
Cities
beat
of the
Grimgor.
Empire, such jewels of conquest. Strike, my host. Take what you can, infect the rest.
Festering Stooges. Lovely.
Warlord and conqueror.
Yep, there he is.
Make you me angry.
I think he's lost a fight. He has. He's got no Black Orcs in his army.
Not happening.
Interesting.
Shrug off. Not gonna happen.
Somebody kicked Grimgor's ass. Okay, I got quite a few that I can actually get.
I must weigh the balance.
I say quite a few.
True fecund followers. All a part of the cycle.
Well, at least he's happy about it.
I am Lord of Hosts and demand more.
Alright, so if we get rid of those, let's up his charge. Let's do that for you.
Sickness is delight.
Alright. I may not be able to get a story mission this time, just because there's a lot going on, but you know what I can do? We can have a dramatic fight against Grimgor.
Virulence, lethality, contagion.
Ooh. We want aspiring champions. But who do I get rid of for aspiring champions? Plague bearers.
Dead weight does not always have use. Yes, yes. More and
Alright. Is it going to be a siege to take Grimgor? Man, I hope not. That'd be disappointing. Oh. Eh. Look, I may win against Grimgor, I may lose against Grimgor.
rupture the defenses.
According to that, I'm looking at a Pyrrhic victory, but I need some stuff.
Lay them to waste.
Realistically. Okay, what are we looking at? Okay, sorcerer, blah blah. Gotta love some flaming attacks.
Nurgle calls to the faithful.
Oh.
All
I only had less money than I thought I did. That's annoying. There's nothing like figuring out you're suddenly a lot broker than you thought. Tear just rolls down my cheek. Here he comes. Let's give him the fight of his life. It'd be nice if they put me on the hill. I know they probably didn't, but it'd be nice. Okay, they kinda did. Right, we're going to give the orcs exactly what they want. See? They're mostly not hidden there. Oh wait, they have Vanguard deployment. They should have Vanguard deployment. Oh, they are in Vanguard deployment, they just shouldn't be here. I'm being dumb. Please excuse me. 2 are invisible. Why are you not? Maybe you can't be invisible. Or hidden. Now, am I being sensible here? Basically, my plan is to just jump in before he gets all his allies. Because I think the danger is you let him get his allies in, and the next thing you know, you're gonna get overwhelmed. So I think it's in my best interest to just
Conquest!
make him clump. Bloody squigs. Right, straight into his back line.
Warriors of Nurgle, this way! Looking for me? Chaos Sorcerer of Nurgle. Flies, eat up their eyes.
Here they come.
Thralls of decay! Temerkan expects to escape! Scion of Nurgle! The Earth Father beckons! Move on them! All will be despoiled!
But you know, his army is slowly getting beaten. In the middle line especially, we've broken the majority of his army.
Pestilent marauders! Nurgle's conqueror!
But it's not lost on me, it's going poorly over here.
We are the foe! Temerkan expects devastation!
I don't know where Grimgor's gone. Probably best if I don't know.
Cleave and contaminate! Primer of corruption! Plague, rot, death! Vile sneezes bring joyous diseases! Let them wither!
There are many, many orcs. Many dead orcs.
What's riders?
But I'm losing men as well. There's Grimgor.
Warriors of Nurgle, where the Fly Lord commands.
Tamakon! Slouching onwards!
But I get a big old heal for everybody.
Bring rot, make war! Leading the way, sowing sickness, this way! Strength of the Earth Father! Let there be rot!
And we're slowly breaking through. I know I say that every time. That doesn't stop it being true.
Obey! Putrefying!
There we go, we sent off a Lurgy.
Riding on!
I imagine he's probably knackered. Yeah, he is.
With me!
Their army's breaking.
For Nurgle!
Their army is broken. Man, aspiring champions are great.
Tremble, mortals!
Just look at all these dead orcs. But I can't really chase anyone because my entire army is pretty much exhausted. And it doesn't actually matter because, frankly, I'm pretty sure they all die. Pyrrhic victory? I don't know. I lost 345 and he lost over 2,000. Would you count that as a Pyrrhic victory? I'd count that as I won by quite a lot, if I'm honest. 345 versus 2,000 and 642. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but, you know, just saying.
The beast look.
Yeah, I don't care about you, bud. I mean, I can honestly say with that, I like the Nurgle army is good. It is. It's slow.
Weaklings resist, but my host cannot be stopped. None is my prize, and I will take
Oh, there we go. There
what's
is actually a
mine.
thing. Good to know. Well, I can always try it, but I'll probably lose. Oof, giants. Chaos Giants are resoundingly mid.
Lygon's curses. Strike my host.
Like, they're fine. They're not the worst.
But leave Nurgle's gifts. Tamakan.
Mm. Do I want that there? No, not really. That's also annoying. I can't build any troop thing without these things.
Master of hosts. Son of the
Quite
sickly
irksome,
winds.
but fine. Puppet Tyrant, melee, +5 plague. Yeah. Voice of the Dark Gods. Better training.
Sorcerer of Nurgle.
A nice Blight Boil. What a lovely sounding spell, eh?
Champion of Decay.
Alright, let me give it a turn. Then we'll go try and do the story mission and lose. Nurgle in a nutshell. Ew. Yeah, you're not wrong. They're not a lovely group. They're quite disgusting, but they're happy. What more can you ask for, other than them being happy? Hmm?
Crush you in a moment.
Yeah, that's fine. You can have your piece.
You may approach Nurgle's favored one.
Why? We know how aggro all of the Chaos guys are.
Eat death, life.
If I do it with this, I'm going to struggle because I'm missing quite a lot of troops. But then counterpoint. Let me just get rid of that. And then I can just summon
The hosts swell with the faithful.
and do that. And then just get rid of you.
Does not always have use.
And is there anyone good to summon? No. Don't need more marauders. Yeah, why not?
I am Lord of Hosts and demand more.
Yeah, if I give it one more turn, then I can go do the mission, and then I can end. Seems like a plan, Stan. I also can't leave too early because traffic would be terrible. Then again, it's 9 o'clock. It wouldn't be too bad. I'm doing my beard stroking of plotting out my evening. Mostly involves feeding cats. I don't care, bud. Do what you gotta do. Alright, that should give me enough
Favored of Nurgle.
to at least try it. Alright, what are we looking at? Close defeat. Lot of Empire. But we can manage. Traffic at 9 PM. Bridge thing. There's only one bridge at the minute. Because they shut down another bridge ages ago and haven't kept it. And it's very annoying. So a whole bunch of traffic on my area has to go over a single bridge. Which, as you can imagine, is quite terrible. Thankfully, I'm going the other way. So anyone coming... Most of the traffic will be coming back because they'll be going home, but I'm going the other direction. Yeah, we're not good at bridges. It is a problem.
Mighty host of Nurgle, none awaits us. Once the wriggling worms this side of the river are all dead, we'll march on their precious little city. First, we pulverize their flesh. Then we will have our choice of crossings. Left bridge, right bridge. Whichever we pick, it will be futile to resist us. The cowards think their rockets will stop us, but we will crush their little machines and grind the mewling spawn into paste.
Right, what am I looking at? Swordsman. Up, time to go raid Nuln. Give it a good, solid pummeling.
Death comes!
Marauders of Nurgle!
I don't want to send out everyone too early. Destroy their thing. I'm not entirely sure how. Well, maybe I am. That doesn't actually summon Nurglings like I thought, which I'm a bit sad about.
Blade and flame!
Oof, grenade launchers. Horrible. Horrible weapons. Should be against the law, grenade launchers. Maybe it's quicker to go for a jog. I look like a madman. Oh, I get it. It's Joggo. Right. Got me. 10 out of 10. Dick. Bastard.
Easily!
Right, lads. Straight across the bridge. Let's give him a good old-fashioned Londoning. Ow, you assholes.
Pox Rider! Look to the sky! The crow endures!
For Nurgle!
Weapons ready!
Need to break up their line. The minute they're braced, it's a problem.
Killers of the North!
Eva doesn't stab.
Better be killed! At once!
Because once again, Colin, it was you who stabbed me. Remember? Pepperidge Farm remembers. I'd say Eva would never stab me, but that's a bull-faced lie. She most certainly would if she could get away with it.
Cleave and contaminate!
I need my guys to just break through. I don't need to win, I just need to break through. Or am I being dumb?
Plague and pestilence! We smell slaughter!
Enemy!
Basically, I want the Beastmen allies, because that'll be the telling in this whole fight. but that is a difficult area to breach. As I said, I wouldn't normally do this fight this early on. Usually wait a bit, build up the army.
Children of Nurgle! Tainted one! Maggot King will!
Plague Father's vanguard! Spread the Maggot Lord's knowledge!
Hey look, the Beastmen turned up.
Plague bearers!
That's enough to break most of his,
Ready to defy
most of his army anyway.
Warriors of Nurgle!
Kind of left these warriors in a bit of a bad position.
Maggot Lord! Chaos Sorcerer!
How about we see what this boil does, shall we? Everyone ready for a lovely popping boil? Oh, I don't know what I expected. Wow! That was, I mean, disgusting, but that was a hell of a lot of damage. I realize they're only state troops, so it's not exactly the best thing in the world, but damn!
One-eyed rotters! Good for
That very much broke most of his attacking force. 10 out of 10 on the fleshy abundances.
Army of the Dark God!
Fear the Maggot Lord!
Boss says so! In my gut! Taliban of Nurgle!
The Outriders are definitely the worst part. Just catching them. I mean, they're great when you're playing as the Empire, but when you're not, tedious.
Pestilent marauders!
We do! Chaos Sorcerer!
Let's make another pestilent boil, because it's quite fun. See what it does to Outriders.
Maggot dogs, keep clear!
Terrible placement, but it still cut a lot of them.
Maggot corpses!
Still, I think that functionally counts as a win. Now we're gonna have to go back over the over the gate to go find them and shoot them again. It's a heroic last stand on their part. Very dramatic. Ah. That wasn't their main army. Oh dear. That wasn't my main army either.
The world will scream. Glorious mutilation!
Sure thing! Rampage this way! Done! We love the sick! Pox Riders!
Fine, so long as they're moving, it's considerably less of a problem to deal with them.
The crow requires armor guard.
Not when the guy's running away, though, on his flying goddamn hippogriff.
Yes, flash. Blade
Also, don't forget, everything in my army has poison. And this guy is a unit. I'm 90% sure he could wipe out. He charged over the bridge first and isn't actually losing. With regeneration and everything, he just doesn't die. And I have so many means of regeneration.
Winner of corruption.
And so many abilities to cast a giant putrid bile bursting thing. No. Which just does a whole lot of damage.
Death and decay.
I mean, it's gross, don't get me wrong. But yeah, I think Nave lost. I would have to have managed to have done something very dumb to lose at this point.
Bringer of desolation.
Maybe it'd be mad at this wizard who isn't coming down to deal with me.
Death comes.
Let there be rot! Marauders attack!
Let's speed this up a little bit. I think that counts as a win. Heroic victory. They said I'd die. But I didn't. Suck it, son. Josh wins. But with that, we call it an eve. I think that is over 2,000 deaths. 1,099. No, 3,000 kills. Yeah, I like the Nurgle army. I don't like how they recruit it. That is my biggest problem. And here we got the Black Cleaver, which is melee attack plus 20. But anyway, thank you to everyone coming down. I hope you have a lovely day. I now have to go check on some cats and then zomboid myself for a little bit. Much love, and have a good degenerate day. Peace out, baby bears. Bye.